Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Clutch Sam. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Season 1 Diamond Pascal Siakam as fast and as easy as possible in NBA 2K26 Myteam. So pretty much, as you guys can see, I haven't gotten this card yet, but that's because I've been playing some other modes. I've been playing Breakout, trying to get that Pink Diamond Jack Sigma. I'm almost there. But pretty much I'm just going to show you guys how to get this card as fast and as easy as possible, while also maximizing your rewards, earning all of the crests so you can get the 92 plus hidden gem, and then also completing all those extra game challenges for the extra 1.5 thousand VC. So pretty much this domination is going to be broken up into 33 games. At 33 stars you get 15,000 MT, at 66 you get a Hoff badge option pack, and for completing the whole domination you get Diamond Pascal Siakam, who looks like a really solid power forward early in the year. And then also, if you guys see at the bottom right, there's a hidden gem 92 plus overall. You need to complete all 33 crest challenges, so pretty much you have to do one every single game and you'll be able to earn the hidden gem 92 plus overall, which I definitely would recommend doing. I've already done the Pacific, I'm working on the Northwest now, and pretty much how this works is there's 3 different tiers. You want to make sure you're doing 3 stars pro difficulty for every single one. All you have to do is just win the game by 10 points. Super duper easy on pro difficulty, shouldn't be too hard. Although, if you do scroll down one more, this is going to be the Crest Challenge. You earn 1,500 MT per game, so 33 times 1,500, that's pretty much 50,000 MT, if not a little more, if my math is correct. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more than 50,000 MT, but that's a rough estimate around there. Pretty much there's just one for every single game. If I come over here to the Rockets, there's going to be another challenge. The Pelicans, I've already done it. It was score 40 points in the paint as a team. Some of these challenges, I will say, are a little bit difficult. I think there was one over here which was, I want to say, the Lakers, where it was 50 rebounds as a team. I was able to get that done. The method is literally just to spam pick and rolls, throw up bricks, and collect the offensive rebound every time. But make sure you're doing all of these crest challenges because it's an extra 1,500 MT per game, along with the badges, the takeovers, the shoes. If you get a lucky badge pull or something like that, like limitless range and movable enforcer, things like that, you can make upwards of 300,000 MT from playing this domination out, along with getting great season level progress. If you use your double XP coins, you can get 80% XP, or 80% of an XP bar per game. So by the time you complete domination, if you use a double XP coin every game, you're pretty much level 37, 38, something like that, along with the great rep progress it'll get you. Because as you guys know, you need to be gold to unlock the auction house. I think this is a great starting point for every single person playing some domination. And yeah, so I'm just going to go into a game and show you guys what I like to do to get these games out of the way. So make sure you're on pro difficulty 3 stars. Make sure you check that you're doing the crest challenges. Make sure you know what it is so you have it in the back of your mind. And then make sure it's on pro difficulty. I would also recommend using these domination game changer cards, whether it's the MT, the rep. Just make sure you're using one, especially the rep and MT. Don't save these because you might as well just use them. But I'm not going to use one in this video because I'm not going to play the full game. I'm just going to play one of the quarters. But if you want to use it, you literally just hit A, it'll activate, and then it'll bring you back to the screen where you can hit A. As far as your team goes, I know I have a pretty solid team. It is mostly unsellable. I did pull this DeMarcus Cousins along with Julius Randle. But yeah, I've got a really solid squad, but you should be able to win even if you only have amethysts and rubies. It's really not too difficult. It should be pretty manageable, but I do just want to go into the game to show you guys what I do to kind of win these games, make it a little bit easier for myself, so I don't have to really sweat, and like the settings I use and things like that. So as you guys can see, we're going up against the Mavs, which are a pretty solid team. Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, Kyrie, and Anthony Davis. Pretty much what I like to do as soon as I get into the game, come over to offensive settings and then freelance and put that to 5 out. I have this preset in my settings, so I don't have to do this before every game, but make sure you have the 5 out on. And then defensive settings, these are the settings I like to run: moderate, go under, catch hedge, go under, always, catch hedge, automatic, manual, don't pre-rotate, and then don't help for everything. We want to make sure we're not giving up threes and things like that. So as long as we're not giving up threes, I'm very, very happy. And then yeah, pretty much you just got to make sure you're doing these crest challenges and playing the games. The biggest thing is just going to be playing out the entire game and just being able to stay locked in, because each of these games is 20 to 25 minutes. I like to off-ball in the center or the worst player on the team, which is Daniel Gafford, because he can't shoot. We're going to activate the freelance by hitting right on the D-pad, RB, and then 5 out. And then what I like to do is just spam pick and fades. You can spam pick and rolls as well. As you guys can see, KD's going to be wide open, and I'm going to green the shot. What I need to do is total 35 assists as a team, so I need to make sure I'm getting assists as fast as possible. If I want to speed up the game, make sure I'm getting a lot of assists, I'm going to go into a half-court trap, which makes my team automatically double, therefore meaning they're going to get more possessions and I'm going to have more chances to get the assist. The biggest thing is making sure you get the assists. Yes, you might not have the 10-point lead at first, but because you're going through offensive possessions, you're shooting and things like that, you're going to be getting more and more chances for assists. Another big thing you could do is pick and rolls. I just like to shoot a little bit more. I think that's easiest, and I should be able to knock down most of my shots. I'm not sure why I'm missing so much right now, but say I drive and kick right here. Cooper Flag's going to help off a little bit. Bruce Bowen, wide open. I'm not able to make the shot, but I don't know what's going on. I can't really shoot right now, but pro difficulty, you should be able to pretty much just shoot over people, and you want them to run through possessions. Yes, you don't really want them to score too much, but if you're getting assists, I know this isn't the best game. I probably should have picked a different one that wasn't the 35 assists, but another big thing is just in transition, make sure you're running, make sure you're getting up and down the court, getting open looks, and you're going to be able to get those assists really, really easy. Since it's 4 quarters, you want to aim for around 7 to 8 assists per game. That'll equal out to about because I don't know, you want to get, if you could average 10 assists a quarter, that would be really, really good for the early quarters, because that'll allow you to go into the 4th quarter not as stressed, because 10 times 4 is 40. You want to make sure you're getting close to 40 because you need 35. So it's pretty close to that, but pretty much just let them come down and shoot. They're not the greatest cards. They're not going to be able to make every shot. KD, I thought he was going to take a midi pull-up. I don't know why we're going in for those. But as you guys can see, I already have 3 assists as a team halfway through the 1st quarter. Not the greatest start, but once I get back into it, this is my first game of the day. So once I get into a little bit more, start hitting my shots, it's going to be a lot easier. But we want to come down. Literally just going to drive through with Rex Chapman. Bruce Bowen's wide open, and I'm knocking down the shot. I just got to make sure I'm timing my shots right. If you guys aren't rhythm shooting, I would definitely recommend rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting is one of the biggest advantages, I think, this year in my team. A lot of people are overlooking it, saying it's difficult. I've seen people like DBG saying that there's hitches on a lot of jumpers with rhythm shooting. I have not noticed that. Maybe a couple cards, but I think there's a huge advantage because you only have to time one of the timings. You don't have to green the timing, just the tempo. As you guys can see, I've greened a couple shots where it's only one or the other. But in a possession like that, you guys can see Cooper Flag is celebrating a little bit. Bruce Bowen's going to get a wide open dunk. Just run and make sure you look for your open opportunities. Yes, I'm only up 5, but that's not going to matter because the AI is not going to be able to hit enough shots, and they're not going to be able to keep up with the fact that I'm going to keep scoring. So we're going to stay in that half-court trap, keep it running, and as you guys can see, that's a bad shot. We get the rebound. We're going to run, throw it up to Klay Thompson, who throws it down to KD, who throws down the dunk. And that's quick assists. We got one quick one to Bruce Bowen, quick one to KD. We're already at 6 assists for the quarter. We're going to be able to run through this game, get all the assists we need, and we're going to be able to complete the Crest Challenge super duper easy. In order to save your sanity, I would recommend throwing on some YouTube in the background. If you got a show you're watching, like currently I'm watching Dexter myself, I'm on like season 7. I'm going to continue to watch that while I play. It's just something that you guys can throw on in the background, whether it's a sports game. I like watching the Red Sox sometimes, but I definitely got to start streaming more. That is on me, because I just can't time free throws this year. I've missed a lot of wide open free throws, but listening to music, watching a show, watching a movie, put on some Netflix, YouTube, things like that, watching your favorite content creators and things like that, I think is a big help. That helps me. I know I have a short attention span, you guys don't even need to say it, I'm aware, but as you guys can see, we're literally just going through it and make sure every single point you guys score is going to be assisted. I already have 8 assists through the first quarter. We're going to be able to get up to about 9 or 10 because they're only taking like 5 to 10 seconds per offensive possession. They're going quick, they're throwing up a shot, and I'm getting into my offense and putting up shots super duper easy. As you guys can see, we've pretty much already scored 25 points. We're running through this, and yeah, I'm just going to finish out this quarter, show you guys that you can get the 10 assists and the 10-point lead super duper easy on pro difficulty while double teaming and just giving up super easy points. So Like I said, really not difficult at all. It's just putting in that time and the work. You can get around 300,000 MT. Like I said, if you sell everything, get a little bit lucky with some of the pulls and things like that, you're going to be getting a lot of rep, at least Emerald tier, I do think, if you're utilizing double rep in the park and things like that. As we come down with Rex, and we're able to knock that down, and that is our 10th assist. As you guys can see, we scored 25 points with 10 assists, I think, right? Am I blind? Yes, we had 10 assists, as you guys can see, and we were able to knock that out super duper fast, super easy, no stress. I was talking to you guys the whole time, not really rushing or anything like that. And pretty much you'll be able to do these for all the challenges. You get 10,000 MT per tier as well. A lot of good rewards, and make sure you're doing those crest challenges for the Hidden Gem 92 Plus. You can get some really good cards like Bruce Bowen, Rex Chapman. I've seen people get Jonathan Isaac, Miles Turner. There's a lot of good solid cards available in those Hidden Gem packs. So make sure you guys are maximizing your grinds with efficiency, making sure you're getting all the rewards you can, and I think Domination's a really great way to do that, especially for you offline grinders, and this is a really good way to build up your team. You're making 300,000 MT, unlocking the auction house, getting diamonds, Hall of Fame badges, Pascal Siakam, along with a bunch of MT badges and things like that. So I think it's a really good use of your time, and yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for 3K, and yeah, be on the lookout for a stream later tonight. And yeah, with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Drop a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'm out.